Hey you guys, it's Friedia here, and today I wanted to talk about my HSG test procedure aftermath, the after story. I posted my HSG test video, maybe it's been 4 years now, and it is my most viewed video, and it's also the video that I get the most comments from a lot of women out there. You guys reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, I've gotten emails, YouTube, so I get a lot of questions still, and I thought I would do part 2 of that. What I did was I went through the video and I got the questions that you guys had put in there along with the questions from Instagram, and I thought that I would just answer them here. What is HSG? HSG, it's the longest and hardest word for me to say. I'm gonna look at it because I can't say it. Hysterosalpingography. So I guess the you know what? It's really long. People just call it HSG. It's basically an X-ray procedure that is used to see the inside of your uterus and your tubes, just to make sure that nothing is blocked, make sure there's no polyps or anything like that. What they do is they press ink inside, so it does feel a little painful. For some it might feel a little bit more painful, but while they're doing that, there's a little X-ray TV, for me there was, and you're able to see the ink go through, and you're able just to make sure that your uterus is okay, but at the same time, because they are pushing the ink through your uterus, it clears it out and it kind of helps with infertility. In the United States, I've noticed that it's really not that common. It's not something that a lot of people talk about. I don't know why. I remember when I had my first HSG test, I tried to find as much information online and I could not. I feel like there is more now because more women are coming out and talking about it, but again, I got all my information from my friends in Japan, because in Japan, after you are over 35 years old, the doctors recommend you have an HSG test because it also helps conceiving. So I feel like in other countries it's more popular, and in the United States we're not there yet. The next question that I got a lot of is, how much does it cost? For me, I believe I paid $350 at a infertility clinic here in Los Angeles. My insurance did not cover it, which was my second question that I get. Does insurance cover? You know what? A lot of insurances in the United States do not cover infertility. Some cover a little, but it's very rare. And for the cost of things, I feel like my friend who went in, she paid $300. I paid $350. I believe it's around that range, but you should really go and check with your doctor or clinic or hospital, because I feel like every country, city is going to be different. Maybe it's $300 for me because I'm in Los Angeles and everything's expensive. I don't know. So that's how much it was for me. The third question is, when do you do the procedure? Normally it is done between day 1 and 14 of your cycle, so it's your first half of your cycle, because you can't go in when you have your period. They won't be able to do what they need to do, so you go in the first half. I went in, it was like right in the middle, so after my procedure was done, I had a few days until my period was coming, and if you've been trying for a while, then you know that your most fertile time is before your period. So I was really dreading that I went in during that time and that I would miss that window. But as soon as the doctor told me you can go, you can try once the bleeding stops and until your period comes, we did everything we could to use that because we didn't want to waste it. What I was told is that after you do an HSG test, you have at least 3 months that your tubes are clear. I don't know if this is true or not. It's just what I've heard. I haven't looked into it, but it kind of makes sense that everything is cleared, and then after 3 or 4 months, everything starts to, it doesn't really block up, but you know, it's like you have like dead things, and what do you, I don't know how to explain it. Moving on to the next question is, can anyone do the HSG test? Yes, except if you are pregnant, or if you have a pelvic infection, or if you're not on your period during that time. So this is just from my research. That's what I heard. So anyone can do it. Mostly, so in the whole doctor world, they call infertility that you've been trying to conceive for the past 12 months, so a whole year. If you tried for a full year and you weren't able to conceive, then it's time to go get an HSG test or go to the next thing after that. Hopefully within that year, you've gotten checked out, your husband's gotten checked out, made sure everything is healthy. And if you guys are both healthy and it's still not working, then after 12 months, you would go in for your checkup, see if there is any blockage or if there's anything else that's stopping you. Most of the time, I would say there isn't. You would have found out already. And then if you're still trying and that didn't work, then I think it would go to the next step, which would be the IVF or the insemination. So for us, here's the end of the video, but the number one asked question. We had been trying for over 1.5 years until I went in for my HSG test. During this year or so, I did all types of things. I did a lot of herbs. I was drinking, what was it? Like dried up snake. I don't even remember anymore, but a lot of like Chinese herbs. I did acupuncture. I did a lot of yoga. I did a lot of things to keep my body warm. I went on for a lot of walks. I tried to stay healthy. I did many things, and it still was not working. And that's when I was like, all right, we're gonna dish out this $350 and we're gonna go get myself checked. And that's what happened. So yes, going back to my number one question was, how soon after were you able to conceive? Going back to, as soon as the bleeding stopped until my period came, I believe we had maybe 2-3 days. During that time, you guys, we did it as much as we could because we did not want to miss it. So I was able to conceive 1 month after my procedure. My period came. I thought, I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna get it. And then my next period didn't come, and that's when it was late, and we did the test and we found out that we were pregnant. Some people may take a little bit longer, but for us it was around a month. That's the answer to my most asked question. Was it took us a month, and now we have a beautiful 3.5-year-old boy. He's just a blessing, and we are thinking about our second. So I don't know how it's gonna be because we had so much difficulty getting pregnant the first time around, and I'm getting older, so I don't know how it's gonna be the second time around. But if you guys are curious, please let me know in the comments below, and maybe I will keep you guys up to date and see if I do anything different or if it got easier or whatnot. Let me know. But yes, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you are having an HSG test, good luck. Everything's gonna be fine, and yeah, wishing you the best of luck. Thank you guys for watching the video to the end. Please leave your comments, questions, anything down below. And if you want to reach me at my Instagram or Facebook. All the information is down below in the description box. So yeah, hopefully I will see you guys there. All right, thank you for watching. Bye.